Now to add text, just click on text, and then you can see here default text. You can just click and then just bring it down to your video, just like this. Okay? Then what you'll notice is you can drag it out. You can make it longer, or you can make it shorter. And then you can also position it to when you want your text to appear in the video. So let's say, for example, I want the text to appear at the start. So I can just move it to the start of the video. And then if I play it, you can see that we have the text, the start. And then if we just want a text to appear for a short while, we can make it short, just like this, right? By the way, we can zoom in so that it's easier to see. So maybe I make it very short. And then if you watch the video, over here, you see that we have the text for a while, and then it's gone. So if you want a text to appear a lot longer, then we can just make it a lot longer. Can make it for the entire video. So this way, the entire video will have the text. So next, how do we actually change the text? I'll just click on your text, and you can see that on the right side, you can type in whatever you want to write, your text here. So the first thing you can do is you can change the font. If you look at font, you see system. If you just click on this, CapCut have a lot of different fonts for you to choose from. So just take a time, scroll through, and then if you click on them, you can see what the text will actually look like. Like this, I click it to change, like this. Okay, so there are a lot of fonts, there are hundreds of them. So just take a time, go through and see which one you like. Alright, so moving on, if you want to make a text bigger, you can adjust the font size. Just drag it to the right to make it bigger, like this, or just drag it to the left to make it smaller. And next thing is, you can also adjust the text. So if you want the text to appear in the corner, then just click and then just drag it to the corner like this. So you can just move the text to wherever you want in your video. You can put it at the side, put it in the corners like this, or you can even put it in the middle. Now moving on, you can also bold your text, or you can underline your text. You can even make it in italics, just like this. Next, you can change the color of your text. You can make it any color you want. You can make it yellow, you can make it green, you can make it blue, or you can also use these colors that CapCut already provides for you. Now, the much easier way to customize the text is to just use their presets. If we just scroll down, you see that CapCut already has all these different presets. You can just click on them, and you can just see which one you like. Right, you can have these, or even these. Then, below, you can add a stroke to your text. For example, if I change it to red color, you can see there's an outline, and you can adjust the thickness, can make it less thick, or can make it very thick. Then you can also add a background to your text, just like this. You can choose any color you want, and can play around with it. You can make it more rounded, just like what you see. And you can also adjust the height, like this. You can adjust the width, like this. Alright, so I actually don't want the background, so I'm gonna click on this to turn it off. So let's move on. There's also glow, which is exactly what it says. You can add glow to your text, like this. And you can adjust how much you want it to glow, the range, and of course you can just play around with it. And if you don't want it, then don't turn it on. Then moving on, there's also shadow. You can add a drop shadow to your text. So I'll use a different color so you can see. I'll use red color. So you can adjust the opacity so it's easier to see. You can also adjust the blurriness like this. You can also adjust the distance. Right? If I use black color, you can see that we can create this text effect. If you turn off the blurriness and you increase the opacity, you can actually create this kind of effect where you kind of have this 3D effect in your text. Like this. You can also add effects to your text. If you just click on effects over here, you can see that CapCut have a lot of different effects for you to choose. So you can just click on them and then just see which one you like. This is another way to customize how you want your text to look like. Now the next thing is you might be thinking, how can you add animations to your text? If you just go to the right side, there's this thing that says animation. And then you can adjust what kind of animations you want. We can just click on it and it will show you what the animation looks like. So we can just click through and see which one you like. Let's say we want to go for typewriter at this, and you can also play around the duration. Can increase it or can lower it. Okay, if you increase it, that means the text will take longer to animate. And for the text to go away, you can also choose an animation. On the animation, if you click on Out, you can also select animation for the text to disappear. Like this, like this, like this. So there are a lot of different animations you can go in. Click around and see which one you like. So as promised, this is how to add text on CapCut.